Show.
Hey, yo. How you doing? Sunday Chonko coming at ya. Words of affirmation coming at the end. I promise you. Yeah. We're going to do the top 10 cover challenge. Alan Comic Collector Geeks Friday challenge. Doing it on a Sunday because when I had time to do it. Yeah. If you're not familiar, you should subscribe to Comic Collector Geek and participate in the challenge if you make videos. It's fun. And yeah, if you do it, please you tag Alan and tag me in it too, because I'd love to see what you're doing. So, just some general housekeeping. If you didn't watch, I got to tell you guys, if you're not watching the stream that Rich and I do on his channel on Saturdays, you're missing out. Sorry. I think, we, like with all things, it took us some time to find our footing, and finding a groove with interviewing is, it takes a little experience, and, and then just, with the stream and, getting things working and things, and, lining up guests and everything. But I got to tell you, we've hit our stride, and you know what? I mean, I know it's like one of those things where maybe you're reluctant to toot your own horn, but toot, man. We've been doing some really great interviews, and last night was no exception. Josh from International Comics showed some bananas comics that you guys should be going and checking out. Like some of that stuff that I show you guys, like on the top, like he had a bunch of that stuff, like in wild covers from all these different countries that you probably will never see anywhere else. Very unlikely you'll see the things he'll be showing. So yeah, really good. Really good guy. Another friend of the channel now, and and you should check out Josh International Comics on Instagram. He's got an eBay and everything too, where he's selling comics. But check that stream out. Again, if you're missing out on these streams, man, you're missing out on some really cool stuff, and we have some really cool stuff coming up. There'll be no stream this Saturday and no stream the following Saturday, so we'll be back the week after. Just both Rich and I have stuff going on, but we will be back with a vengeance. We're going to, I think, as we come back, we're going to have Ryan from Automatic Comics will be on, as will the great and powerful Darth Lopez will be on, and then I think we're going to be setting up the long-awaited interviews with Nathan Zerdy and David Nakayama. So get on board, man. Get on board. Get on the train, or it'll run you over. I'm telling you. Choo choo! It's coming. Chugga 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 chugga. Chonko 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 choo choo. Oh, Chonko, you're so funny. That wasn't very funny. It makes me laugh, but that doesn't mean it's funny. Like Matt will laugh at that one. No one else will. But yeah, I had a message too that I wanted to spread. And this is part of the focal point of this video. The top 10 Mark Spears covers is kind of bait to get you to come here and review this. But I wanted to start with something before we get to the great Mark Spears video covers. Several different people have talked to me or spoken to me recently or reached out, and I talk to people, and you start to find out about their life and things, and people have been very, very kind, but also complimentary, and they've I'm hearing a theme amongst some people about how these YouTube shows help people. And I didn't quite anticipate that, I guess. Like, I thought, like, during COVID, I kind of understood, but like, like the show that I'm doing, the show that others are doing, and how it's been helping people through tough things. And I just wanted to mention that I'm really happy about that, and I really I take that seriously. Like, when someone mentions that you know, that if this is helping you through something, like one person I know, you know, talked about a recovery from an accident, and you know how these shows helped him, you know, in the physical recovery, and you know, kind of subsequent operations and things, and another person grieving the loss of a relative, a close relative, and how comic book YouTube, like finding comic book YouTube, has really helped, and kind of helped, you know, in that process, and you know, a get your mind off of it kind of a thing, and help you get through. And then another person who is in a lot of pain and has to take a lot of medication due to, you know, crippling pain, due to injuries and medical condition, and then just some people who you hear they don't have like a social circle, like they don't have a lot of friends, and this has become kind of a surrogate friend group for many. And I just want you all to know I hear you, and I value that a lot. And it wasn't what I was expecting, like when I started this whole thing, but I see it now, and I take it very seriously. Like I've made a lot of friends doing this, and you know, you hear about people and you kind of learn their life story, and you know, kind of all the, I mean, you hear it from me, you hear, you know, the different good and bad things that are happening, and you know, if it's whether it's, you know, my Montezuma's Revenge episode in Mexico, or the cool book that I just got, or whatever it is, you kind of hear. And I'm happy to hear about it from other people too. And I'm glad that, you know, like what I'm doing here and what other people are doing is helping you. And yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know how much I appreciate all you for watching these things. And you know, I mainly began this as kind of a creative outlet, and something to kind of show cool books, and you know, talk comics with people, because I didn't really have people to talk comics with, and then really the interview thing, to kind of get to know people. I really become fascinated with that part of it, and finding new things, learning new history, and all that. It's all been part of it, but the part that I guess was unanticipated was that when you learn about people's, like, their real life and stuff, and that it's and that this is a really good thing. And I am, yeah, happy you guys are here, happy you guys are watching, and I just wanted you to know that I hope that continues. The last thing in the world I want to do is, like, bum people out, and a consequence of that is I think I'm going to scrap the Silver Age video. I don't want to bum people out. It was going to be goofy and funny, but I've kind of heard some people might be kind of bummed about it. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. I want to just, you know, I was going to try to be funny about it, but at the same time, I mean, there could be this, like, side effect where it's like, oh man, Chonko's shitting all over my favorite comic, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, Anyway, that's it for all that. Anyway, thanks for being here. Not going to shit on your comics. Want this to be positive, silly, and let's get to Mark Spears. So I'm supposed to do 10 covers. I'm going to do 12. You know why? Because you're not the boss of me, and I can do what I want. I started my own channel. Chonko, he said 10, not 12. You did 12, and he said 10. I know. I can count. And I did 12 on purpose. You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me on a Sunday. On a fall day in the Sunday. No. Chonko does what he wants. So we're doing 12. 12 Mark Spears covers. And I'm going to do the ones that I think are my best ones. This doesn't mean that they're the best of all time or, Chonko, I have a better one. Okay, I'm proud of you. Do your own video. What do you want me to do? Jeez. Make a video about it. Okay, so 10 Mark Spears videos. The challenge was your favorite artist. And my favorite artist really right now is probably Jaime Cortez, but I only have 5 of them. I can't do a video yet. Maybe soon. So we're going to do a Mark Spears video instead. And we'll start off with this cool horizontal cover. The Wizard of Oz. Mark Spears. I have a second one of these that's off being graded. But yeah, the great Mark Spears with this really, really cool Follow the Yellow Brick Road with like the hot Dorothy. Yep. That's a good one. And the second is it's a matching set of covers. And these are one of 250. This is Mark Spears number 2. But yeah, these dual covers. And, whoops, wrong way. Dirk. Yeah, Frankenstein and Dracula. Maybe you've seen me show these before. Some of you have, if you've been paying attention. But yeah, they're in the cool Mylars, so they're kind of shiny. But let's see if we can do a better picture of them. But yeah, the Dracula and the kind of blue Bela Lugosi style, and the Boris Karloff Frankenstein, and they are, yeah, dual twin covers of the same comic that become a matching set. I ain't bragging, just saying. Then one of the great things, and one of my favorite covers of all time that is one of my grails. Mark did an homage to Black Hat 50. Dracula with the radium rod, and it's like rotting him away. It's a Black Hat 50 homage. What am I yelling? Yeah, that should be exciting. Yeah. Black Hat 50, I've seen it a million times. Yeah, cool. And this one is an Evil Dead 2 homage. And it's like supposed to be like a VHS cover, so it's like distressed. And yeah, it's this Mark Spears Monsters with the skull. So badass and so cool. And it's cool because like he mentions a bunch of YouTubers in the thing here. Like it's like got Swaggle House is on there, and Brian McClay is on there. Comic Tom is on there. Davis Ryder is on there, and Dennis Barber. Trying to see who else I can see. Yeah, Big Clutch, Jesse James, his family. He's like mentioning like a bunch of people who helped him along the way, and some buddies, of course. Brian McClay, good friend of the channel, good dude. So that's a cool one for that. Also, this is the very first Mark Spears cover. It's from a magazine called Diabolique. It's like a fanzine for horror stuff, and it is this. This is the first cover that Mark Spears ever did in 2015. Also, on the inside of the back cover, it's the first ad for the Monsters card set. So yeah, if you're ever able to pick this one up, that is a historical one. Bah, bah, bah. The first cover he did was a Vampirella cover, but the first comic cover, I had it and I sold it because like I saw it went for like I don't know, like $400 or something, and so I put it up for like 500. And I was like, oh, if somebody pay $400, they'll pay $500, and I think I sold it for $450. So it's like, okay, if you're gonna give me that much, okay, I will sell that comic for $450. Then are the next two that you probably saw me open from that PSA submission, where I was super disappointed in the grades, and I still am because I still believe these are 9/8. This is the C2E2 Keen Spot Comic Tom exclusive, and that is he's called the Unholy One in there, and it came back a 9.6, but I think this is a 9.8 all day. I'm still disappointed in it, but very, very cool. Yeah, and the back's got, Mark Spears Comic Tom exclusive in the brick. And then the other one was the Keen Spot Secret drop, the secret exclusive from the Keen Spot website, the Human Fly one. Again, 9.6, but I still think it's a 9.8. I think these were both graded too harshly. Because these were never touched. These were put in Mylars and then sent off. They were never touched. I still disagree with you guys. Anyway, we'll get past that. Still a sore subject. Then, yeah, I'll rearrange these. And this is this really cool Wolfman cover. Almost like there's some negative space to it. And it's like he's like by like a campfire and his eyes are glowing. So yeah, Mark Spears Monsters #1 variant, the Wolfman variant with the glowing eyes, is badass, so cool. Rope belt. He's got a rope belt because it turns out being a Wolfman isn't that profitable, so you can't afford a cool belt. You just tie your pants up with a rope. That's what I hear. And then there's this one. This is Mark Spears Monsters #1. They call this, so this is the Mutant City Comics and Sleeping Giant exclusive. It's a Virgin cover, but they call it the Bats cover. And it's this cool Bela Lugosi Dracula with all the bats and the cool, like almost like fire in the background. And it's limited to 250. Badass. Look at that. I said, look at it. All right. And then, this one's from 2024. Mark Spears Monsters #1, the Nirvana Comics exclusive. And they reprinted this, but this is the first printing. This is the more exclusive of the two. I think this is 1 or 250 as well. It's the CSS Crime Suspense Stories #22 homage. Severed Head. You've probably seen me show that actual cover many times. But yeah, they redid this cover in a different one where it was less limited. I was disappointed that they redid it. It's a little different, like subtly different. But this is the original one and the less common of the two, or more rare, however you want to say it. So, badass. And there's the last one. This is a 1 of 1, and this is Mark Spears Monsters #2. This is a signed and sketched, original sketch, signed and remarked, and with all the things. He colored in the eyes on the creature. So yeah, this is a 1 of 1. There are no more that are like this from this specific cover. There are none that he did this with. So that's my unique Mark Spears one. That's what I got. That's 12. I know. Chonko, you cheated. No, it's not cheating. I'm giving you more. I'm giving you more. You know how it is. You beg for the treat, Chonko delivers. You beg for the treat, Chonko delivers. I'm giving you more Mark Spears for your money, which it turns out is free. You don't have to pay a damn thing except your internet and electric bill. I mean, that's all you need. And you get all your Chonko for free. A 20-minute dose today. I mean, and I was like really nice to you guys too. So Don't complain about 12 covers, guys. I was nice. I said nice things, and I meant the nice things. So yeah, be cool about it. Don't taunt me about doing 12. Anyway, that's all I have for tonight. I have some books coming back from CGC this week. I thought they would be back, but they've been stuck in like quality control for like 5 days or some stupid thing. And I think I'll have some cool comics to show you too this week. And yeah, I got to work on a video that I promised. I thought I was going to work on it this weekend. I didn't do it, but I'll be working on it. That is what I have for tonight. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope the people in your life are doing well. I will talk to you soon. This is your buddy Chonko. Oh, wait. I forgot your Sunday. It's Sunday. Yes, I forgot. You are going to be okay. It's Sunday Scaries. I know that. And the week sometimes can seem to be difficult and scary coming up. You can't worry about that because you're a grown-up and you've overcome things in your life. And you're going to be fine. You're going to make it through this week just as you always do. As you always do. I tell you every week you're going to make it through. And what happens? Next thing you know, it's Friday. Well, next thing you know, it's Wednesday. And I'm telling you, it's hump day. And it's all, going to be downhill from here. And then you're on Friday and you're fine. And you're laughing along with all the goofy comic book streams. Right? Right? Yes. Right, Chonko. Yes. Confirmed. So now that's it. But anyway, yeah, I hope you're doing well. If people in your life are doing well. Your buddy Chonko signing off. I will talk to you soon, buddies. But for now, bye.